Hey kids, DeMarco's Moonlight on the River. Lovely song I got a request for today. The trick is he's a little bit flat. I prefer to think flat of pitch, otherwise he's way sharp of pitch. So just to give you an idea, that's registering as a D sharp, a very sharp D sharp, which means, or it's a very flat E. See, you can there, that's a very flat B. That's registering anything that is a sharp, very sharp G sharp. So you can tune it by ear, which is great. But if you're having a hard time with that, I just wanted to show you on the tuner so you could get a ballpark idea with that, of how that, you could get that on a really common snark tuner. It's probably about, oh wow. That looks like it's it's almost halfway between, so it's almost, not quite 50 cents flat, so maybe try 40 cents in there, but use your ear. Okay, and then, to get a lot of the, let me show you the chord voicings, simple chord voicings in open position. C major 7, it's just like a regular C chord, first finger at the first fret of the B, second finger at the second fret of the D, third finger at the third fret of the A, but just release that first finger and then just play the top 5 strings. Just don't play the E string. You can mute it with your thumb if you like. And then A minor 7th, so put that first finger back on the first fret of the B and then the second finger on the second fret of the D. A minor 7th, and then a D minor 7th. So you can play it with first finger still on the B string and then second finger on the first fret of the E string, right? And then put your third finger on the second fret of the G, third string. So again, so the basic chords of the song will go like this. Oh yeah, A minor. And then for the chorus, he makes an absolutely beautiful change. E flat major 7. It's a little bit tricky to do in open position, so we're going to see the capoed position in a minute. Right? E flat major 7 there. Barred at the first fret. Pretty tricky if you're new to bar chords. And then first finger at the second fret of the G, third finger at the third fret. Did I say second? Third fret of the G, third fret of the B, third fret of the high E, like so. And then he goes right back to that A minor 7, D minor 7. So far, what I've seen in what I've gotten to the tune, because I've only gotten a verse and 2 verses and 2 choruses in. So if there's a bridge, I don't know it yet because I haven't gotten there in this lesson. But is that the first part is C major 7, A minor 7, D minor 7, a measure each, I think 2 measures on the D minor. And then as you get to the chorus, this E flat major 7, we're gonna have to find an easier way to do that. E flat major 7, A minor 7, D minor 7. Now, I can't really do it that way. Well, we could do one of these though. Okay, I'm going to show you how he does it, because it's a little bit tricky in open position, as I was showing you with that double bar. So if you use your capo at the 5th fret, which I suspect is what he's doing, and it may actually be that he's capoed at the 4th fret and that's what's pulling it sharp. It's possible. I don't know. I'll have to ask Mr. DeMarco. If somebody can ask Mr. DeMarco, it'd be great. Okay. So I'm putting my capo here on the 5th fret, and I'm just going to play then this. Oh, how am I going to get that major 7? This is easy though. First finger at the 3rd fret of the low E string, second finger at the 4th fret of the 4th string. Easy peasy. And then, actually let's do it this way. Start with your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, the D string, and then put your second finger at the 3rd fret above the capo of the 6th string, and then put your 4th finger on that 4th string as well. So first we have the C major 7, and then you pivot on that, Hold on, I'm figuring this out as I go, apparently. First finger on the second fret of the A, fourth finger on the fourth fret of the D, middle finger on the third fret of the sixth string. Perfect. Because then you just pivot on your first finger and put this second finger on the second fret of the D. Good. And then pivot on the second finger on the second fret of the D string and put the first finger now one fret above the capo on the B string, second string. So we get, what was I doing? There you go. 1, 2, 3, which is a C major 7. It looks kind of like a G major 7 in terms of relationship to the capo. C major 7, A minor 7, D minor 7, just like we had before. And now we have a much easier E flat major 7 chord. I'm doing a hinge bar, but you could just play the middle 4 strings. I'm actually fretting, if you can see, the first string with the underside of my first finger, and then the fifth string with the tip of my first finger. And then my second finger is playing the third string, the G string, 2 frets above the capo. My third finger is 3 frets above the capo on the fourth string. And my fourth finger is 3 frets above the capo. Relative to the capo, people would say this is a B flat major 7 shape, but it's E flat major 7 in this key, or just flat up there somewhere. And so it's beautiful. He goes E flat major 7, A minor 7, D minor 7. So gorgeous. I'd like to thank my friend who brought me this tune. It's very cool. And hopefully next week we'll get to the rest of it. Hey, if you're playing bass at home, you could be playing bass along with the song, you never know. So just if you imagine the bottom 4 strings as the bass strings, you're just gonna be playing 3rd fret, open A string, and then open D string. And then finally, maybe the D string at the 1st fret, open A string, and then open D string. Of course, you're gonna have to tune your bass a little bit flat too, but use your ear.